Hey, what is up you guys? We are back with an all new Beyblade X unboxing with Hasbro's Beyblade X Wave 2. And that is the Roar Tyranno 960 Gear Flat Bay. Now Hasbro's Beyblade X Wave 2 has just been crushing it all over the place with some of the most amazing designs that Hasbro has ever released. From Yell Kong to Savage Bear to Bite Croc, Hasbro Wave 2 has just been absolutely phenomenal. Now what makes this bay right here, the Roar Tyranno bay, particularly special is from what it is molded after. Now the Roar Tyranno set, this is essentially a Phoenix Wing set. However, the big difference between this and the standard Phoenix Wing is Roar Tyranno is not on the restricted part list. But looking at Roar Tyranno just looks absolutely 100% just absolutely amazing. I love the design of Roar Tyranno. It's awesome to have a pre-evolution to Tyranno beat. But flipping over the back and looking at the Roar Tyranno stats, so once more you do have the Roar Tyranno blade, which is a strong remold of the Phoenix Wing blade. Then you also have the entire Phoenix Wing combo with a nice and just absolutely beautiful white and blue 960 Ratchet and a nice blue gear flat to kind of go with the aesthetics of this entire bay. But this bay is a right spinning attack bay, a complete echo of that of Phoenix Wing. Now Phoenix Wing is one of the most popular attack type bays to use in the entire Beyblade X. It has been up in the meta for such a long time now and single-handedly has helped bladers from around the world to achieve their first victory when it comes to a Beyblade X tournament. Now, as we have seen with all the Hasbro Beyblade X Wave 2 releases, despite them being a retool and a remold of existing bays already through Ptera, the blade shape and the blade's design when it comes to Beyblade X, the smallest change of the blade design can completely impact the performance of the bay. So adding just one small little change to the blade could completely impact the way it performs, making either hit harder, hit softer, evade better, defend better. The smallest change to the blade can completely change the outcome of a battle. Alright, but I say let's waste no more time. Let's unbox Roar Tyranno. Let's check out possibly Hasbro's greatest release in entire Beyblade X so far. Alright, but there you guys go, Roar Tyranno 960 Gear Flat. Just right away, like I had said, the aesthetics of Roar Tyranno is just absolutely phenomenal. Just looking at that blade, the blade design in comparison when you check out the Phoenix Wing blade, you can see the similarities between the blades of both Phoenix Wing and Roar Tyranno. However, Roar Tyranno has less of a sharp angle and more of a heavy hammer style of attack, and it does have a lot more jagged edges. And for those who are wondering, the Roar Tyranno blade does weigh just as much as the Phoenix Wing blade, which is phenomenal and something competitive players are probably definitely going to want to look out for. But the blade design and the sheer design of Roar Tyranno, this is just absolutely amazing. Now for those with the Beyblade X app, there is a QR code for Roar Tyranno. And now we have a white and blue 960 Ratchet. This looks absolutely amazing. And for those who did receive the Random Booster Volume 4 from Ptera, getting that blue non-painted Phoenix Wing blade, this Ratchet right here would be a perfect match and a perfect fit for it, including the bit as well. But this 960 Ratchet is one of the all-time best Ratchets to use. It's the most competitive Ratchet. It's a very difficult Ratchet to burst. However, this Ratchet is on the restricted parts list, meaning if you use this Ratchet in an official G3 tournament from Ptera, your opponent's going to automatically start off with 1 point, meaning that they are only going to need to score 3 points to be able to take the game from you. And now we have the blue Gear Flat. The Gear Flat is one of my personal favorite attack type bits. I absolutely love the Gear Flat. I love the amount of power that it has. However, the Gear Flat is not that competitive due to the fact that it's actually very difficult to be able to control and to be able to master. The Gear Flat takes away from all stamina capabilities and throws it full on into agility and attack strength, meaning this bay does pack a serious punch when it attacks your opponent's bays. But let's piece together this badass and let's check out Roar Tyranno fully assembled. Alright, and there we go, Roar Tyranno. This is just absolutely amazing. This is hands down one of Hasbro's best releases they have ever done. Not only did it take one of the most competitive blades in the entire game, a blade that is on the restricted parts list, but they remolded that and gave us a Phoenix Wing blade for tournament use without the restriction and without the loss of the point when you're entering in a G3 tournament. So this right here is just absolutely 100% amazing, just right out the gate. Furthermore, the colors and the aesthetic of this Bey just looks absolutely phenomenal as well. It matches very well with the whole theme of the Roar Tyranno, the blue dinosaur right in the middle. Now that 960 Ratchet and that gear flat just look absolutely amazing as well. There's nothing bad to ever say about the 960 Ratchet. I think it's universally agreed upon to be the best Ratchet to use in the entire Beyblade X. Alright, but I say let's get that stadium out. Let's test battle Roar Tyranno 960 gear flat, and let's just see how good this Phoenix Wing clone really is. Alright, for these test battles, we'll be using the Takara Extreme Stadium. This stadium is the all-time best stadium to use when it comes to practicing and testing out Beys to check out the performance. This is the one stadium that's the most used in Beyblade X official tournaments. There we go. The reason why I love the gear flat so much, that sound right there. Just the sound of destruction, death and destruction to all Beys right there. It does perform just like Phoenix Wing. It looks like it's going to hit just as hard, if not, in my opinion, harder than Phoenix Wing. But I say let's get some Beys out there, let's throw it in battle, and let's test out the true strength capabilities of Roar Tyranno. There we go, Talon, one of the best performing Hasbro Beys so far. It's defending Roar Tyranno off pretty well, but we have seen Talon completely destroy and dominate over the Phoenix Wing from Takara, and there he goes. He does take out Roar Tyranno. Let's give those guys another go. There we go. See, Talon is just such a solid Bey. Is easily able to defend off some of the heaviest attacking Beys out there for even being a stamina type. And there he goes. He does take out Roar Tyranno once more. This is why Talon, even though this is a video for Roar Tyranno, Talon is one of my favorite Beys ever made by Hasbro so far. This Bey is amazing. For a stamina type Bey, it can completely just tank some of the heaviest hitting Beys in Beyblade X. There we go, got Tusk and Mammoth out now. There we go, Roar Tyranno's moving now. Ooh, there it is, Roar Tyranno. There we go, ooh, solid hit from Tusk and Mammoth. See, there it is, it's gonna be game for sure. Gear flat has absolutely no stamina. Actually, I take that back. He did take that victory on Tusk and Mammoth once more, but with the survivor finish. It's going to be an explosive battle. We got Bite Croc and Roar Tyranno. As if anyone can make contact. There we go. Ooh! I think, yeah, Bite Croc had that one. That was still in a very intense battle. That was awesome. There we go. Two of my favorite attack bits in Beyblade X so far, low flat and the gear flat. There it is! Roar Tyranno. That heavy blade, that heavy Phoenix Wing clone blade, does give him that just oomph behind it for a last minute, no stamina, final attack essentially to kind of ring you out. There it is, Roar Tyranno once more. I'm actually really loving the way Roar Tyranno's kind of striking the opponents. Equipped with the speed, with that gear flat right here, and kind of the way the blade is shaped and designed, is kind of giving it like a triple attack. As you can tell in that last battle right there with Bite Croc, when he struck Bite Croc, the speed of the gear flat kept him up against Bite Croc, and you could just hear the tink, 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 just the rapid clicks and the rapid hits from the Roar Tyranno blade on Bite Croc, and that ultimately was what threw Bite Croc right out into the extreme zone. But that was actually very sick. That was awesome. Alright, we got Yell Kong. Yell Kong's like the bursting. Oh! I take that back. I was about to say Yell Kong so far has been like the bursting king with how thin that blade is. But Roar Tyranno just single shotted that guy. There we go. Give those guys another go. Solid hit right there. There it is. Ooh, the defenses of Yell Kong. There it is, another burst. I do not expect anything less from Roar Tyranno. Alright, but there you guys go. That is Roar Tyranno 960 gear flat, the clone of Phoenix Wing. This bay is 100% in my personal opinion, as well as a lot of the other competitive players out in the game right now. One of Hasbro's all-time best releases when it comes to any type of competitive use. So if you are a competitive blader, in my personal opinion, Roar Tyranno is a definite must get, not just for the parts, but for the combo and the blade as well. The Roar Tyranno stock combo is essentially Phoenix Wing. It packs the same type of punch as Phoenix Wing for sure, if not just a little bit more with how flat that blade is. But once more, the aesthetics of this bay is just absolutely gorgeous. Hasbro has just been crushing it when it comes to the designs and the colors of their Beyblade X Wave 2 releases. And the Roar Tyranno is just no exception to that. He is just a phenomenal must get for sure. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys actually think of Roar Tyranno and what you guys think of Hasbro's Wave 2 releases so far. And what are your guys' predictions when it comes to the Hasbro Beyblade X Wave 3 releases, which should be start rolling out within the start of the next year? Now, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I do appreciate it. Stay tuned. We do got more Beyblade X content coming out. We got the Bay Education resuming very soon with the intermediate course. In the meantime, have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you in the next video.